The internet as we know it is about to become 100 times bigger for every single person using it. Howdy, I'm Chris, and I've been paying attention to Google's changes over the past few years, and their latest move with domain consolidation. I don't think it's just about cleaning URLs. This represents the biggest shift in global information access since the internet began. Here's why this matters more than you think. First, let's talk about what Google actually did. They announced that country-specific domains like google.ng for Nigeria and google.com.br for Brazil is now going to redirect to google.com, plain and simple. But here's the key detail I think most people may have missed is that Google says they've been providing the same local search experience on google.com since 2017. Whether you use .fr, .nl, none of that matter. Their official reasoning, country-level domains are no longer necessary because their ability to provide localized results has improved so much over time. But this opens up a bigger conversation about what this really means for global information access. One thing to keep in mind here is what's happening behind the scenes with translation technology. For years, we've been stuck using translation tools like Google Translate, which was notoriously unreliable. Let's be honest, DeepL was exponentially better. If you know, you know. Although it was better, it still missed context and cultural nuances. The real barrier wasn't the fact of just translating the words, it was misunderstanding sentiment, culture, and the full meaning of concepts. Now, with advanced AI, we're seeing translation that actually understands the relationships between ideas, cultural context, and complete meaning across entire paragraphs. While Google hasn't explicitly said that this is the reason for the domain consolidation, the timing suggests that they're positioning themselves for a future where language barriers matter less in search. Let me show you on my screen what I got here. So this is on their official page, April 15th, 2025. The key section here, the key part that stands out to me here is the sentence where they mention, we'll be redirecting traffic from the ccTLDs to google.com to streamline people's experience on search. People's experience, that's definitely standing out. That sentence of streamline people's experiences is going to be telling in the next example I'll be showing you shortly. So now if we're kind of putting all the pieces of the puzzle together, this is where I put my Columbo hat on or my Sherlock Holmes hat. And we have one, AI translation, exponentially better than Google Translate. Two, we have everybody going to just the .com for all of their searches. Three, we have AI overviews and AI mode that's coming soon that's providing people direct answers without having to go to a website. And four, Google has access to all the pages on the internet, no matter what language. Powering those last 2 points of having access to all the internet pages in all languages and AI mode is going to give a bit more of a personalized search result. Now, I want you to think about the practical impact here. An English speaker searching for vegan restaurants in Germany can now have access to German reviews, German local knowledge, and German recommendations from German websites, all translated with proper context into English. Or better yet, think of a programmer in Myanmar learning English now has access to advanced coding tutorials in English and have them translated to their native language with technical terms properly explained. And that's where these last two bubbles here come into play, is that having access to all the information in various languages, being able to translate that with the power of AI to give a more detailed AI response is what's going to be searching the search page from here on out. Now, this creates unprecedented access to global knowledge. Instead of being limited to content in languages you speak, you now potentially have access to the entire internet's worth of information, regardless of what language it was originally written in. So yeah, this isn't just the beginning of how AI translation will shape our access to information. What other barriers do you think AI will break next? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Other than that, you have yourself an awesome rest of the day. Peace.